basic jargons. Okay, when you speak to the banker, when you all as a property investor speak to a banker, the banker at that moment, right, will straight away know, will gauge who you are. What I mean by who you are is how knowledgeable you are. Because if investors, they speak to us, they use different lingo. Especially if experienced investors, the moment they talk, I know. Because they know these lingos. And when you know these lingos, you actually will know what the banker is talking, and it's easier for you to tell the banker what you really want. Because sometimes I find that some investors, right, my customers, they know what they want, but they cannot speak it in the language. So sometimes your bankers miscommunication, don't understand what you want. The basic ones is like this DSR is debt service ratio. What is this? The NDI/RI. NDI/RI here is net disposable income or residual income. What it means here is that after you pay all your loans, when you see in the secrets, is it enough for you to survive? That is net disposable income or residual income. It's a prerogative by Bank Negara for all the banks to put. You might have heard this from your bankers. Okay, sir, your net disposable income is not enough because you are staying in KL, so we need a minimum of 1,300 or 1,400 after deducting all the loans and adding the new loan. So your loan has to be rejected. Your DSR can pass, but if net disposable income not pass, the banks will still reject you. Every bank has a different net disposable income. This one your bankers don't tell you. You have to ask your bankers. Rural, non-rural, every state has different net disposable income. Where you stay, where you work, all the net disposable income all different. Okay? EF. Say, you straight away ask the bank, hey, got EF or not? EF means end financing or end financer. In normal language, just say, hey, this project got panel or not? That's all. Right? That's EF, panel. What is this? FEC/FLV. FEC is finance entry cost. FLV is finance, legal, and valuation. So it tells you, sometimes your first two loans, you are actually entitled to finance, legal, and valuation fees into the loan. You all know, right? So this is the term they use. Or some banks may give you free moving costs. Moving costs are your legal and valuation. Then next one is base rate. Base rate, no need to explain. Base lending rate. Base lending rate still around. Base lending rate still around. Whoever that take loans with the companies using company name, you still can choose base lending or base rate. By individual, since 2nd January 2016, you are not allowed to choose. You have to use base rate. Okay? Spread. What is this? Spread means, because base rate is the cost of funding. Basically, the bank here say, I make 1 ringgit. So how much I want to lend out? I want to lend out 90 cents. And how much I want to make? This is a spread. Base rate plus something, that spread. The bank's profit. Okay? Net worth. Net worth, easy net worth is asset minus liabilities equals to net worth. But how the bank define what is asset, what is liability, that is another story. But short, asset minus liability is net worth. BNM, everybody knows, is our big boss, Bank Negara Malaysia. And did you know if you have a dispute with the bank and it's not solved, this is the avenue you can go to? Do you all know how to complain to BNM? You have to go to BNM Tailoring. There's an email for you, for consumer to complain. And we bankers, right, even our boss is very scared of this BNM. Because once they complain, things actually very bad. So if now you know, the first avenue that you can complain, if let's just say you're not happy with the bank service, is to email the customer service first. Always email a customer service or call a customer service first. If they cannot solve it to your expectation, then only you go to Bank Negara. Bank Negara is very serious already. So this you can complain to Bank Negara. And the banks that you complain have to reply within 7 days. No excuses, 7 days have to reply you, have to call you. That time it's not you chase the bank chase you because they need to close the case. AMLA here stands for Anti-Money Laundering Act. Okay, today, actually today or yesterday, there's a news talking about cash. Last time you can deposit how much? 50,000, right? Over the counter. Now they reduced to 1st of January onwards, 25,000 to avoid this money laundering. Credit scoring here is a proprietary bank in AI to actually determine whether you are credit worthy or not. In simple language, can lend to you or not? Will I get back my money? That's all. Okay? Because they have a big base of lenders with different profiles, so they run through this with the credit score, the scoring. Yeah. There's this one is loan. MRTA is mortgage reducing term assurance, is mortgage insurance. MLTA is mortgage level term. So what's the difference? The MRTA and MLTA. One is a level term insurance. Means today if you buy, let's just say your loan is 500,000, so you buy a coverage of 500,000. This coverage of 500,000, your loan 30 years, it will still cover for 500,000. It's like your life insurance. Okay? So let's just say on the 30th year, you will have a balance of 300,000. And two things only, they only cover two things: death, total permanent disability. And then you can prove this. The insurance company will pay the bank the 500,000, and will pay the bank the 500,000, settle the 300,000 outstanding. And then the balance, that 200,000, will pass to your next of kin. That's mortgage level term. Level, the word level. Okay? For reducing, these are the normal one. Because most of the investors, right, I know all of you, when you hear MRTA, you all like see like ghosts like that. Why the bank like vampire want to take my money? Okay, so you have to, this one take minimum lah, because the bankers also have target. You help me, I help you. If you tell the banker, I don't want MRTA lah, I don't want this, I don't want that, you can be sure the banker also human. The banker will tell you, never mind, you take your case, go somewhere else. Just ask the banker, MRTA compulsory, they will tell you MRTA compulsory. But take minimum, can I take a minimum? Some banks are so kind. Their MRTA 200-300 ringgit, just to make sure they hit the target. Some banks, they even let you take 10. Some banks, they will count based on loan amount. Just ask your banker, it's okay. Because you are here to work long term with your bankers. Okay? So LO is letter of offer actually, loan offer letter. The one that you sign when your loan is approved. Before approved, don't have. Hi everyone, this is Kenny here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that clip and you have benefited from it, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you are watching this on my Facebook page, hit the like button and also share this video wherever you are watching. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again in the next video. This is Kenny here from Probably Stories. Bye bye.